Welcome back to my office. I've got a weird project today. I'm working on my girlfriend's purse. It's a Coach purse, and they're supposed to be pretty good, but I don't know. I don't know why I think that. Because what I'm looking at here is a horrible design. The handle, she doesn't use this purse very often. It's just a crappy design. They have some sort of piping that's loosely adhered to the side of this, and it's starting to fray, and there's really no... It's not durable. It's the most used section of the purse, and I thought they would have armored this with something, maybe a full wrap of leather. And that doesn't even look like real leather. It's some sort of leather on the top of some material. I'm sure we could cut these handles off and put some aftermarket thing on it, but girls are picky about stuff. So what I'm going to try to do today is repair this using some glue. I watched a video about a professional purse repair guy, and it's some $30 an ounce glue. Came over. It looked a lot like Gorilla Glue, the polyurethane glue. It sort of puffs up, and I believe this polyurethane might take a little bit of a paint. I've got a paint marker, and it's brown, so it might. Well, anyway, I'm going to just practice because this is already chowder. I'm going to take a lighter and burn off all the frays on here and sort of trim back the pieces that are already falling off, and then and see if that improves this at all. Otherwise, I'm just going to make it worse and probably not publish a video. So let me get started. So the I think it's polyurethane glue, ends up swelling up. It gets a lot of bubbles in there. But when it's hardened up, this has been a couple hours, I take these emery cloth things. I forgot whether it was Scoutcraft or John Crane. One of the guys said buy these, and they come in a big pack of 20, and they're super handy. So I'm going to sand this down, and then I just took a magic marker, a black magic marker, and then ended up. This is the end product. Again, the light's not great here. It puffed it up a little bit, but in the scheme of things, I probably could have sanded it down a little bit better. There's a little bit of imperfections. But that's the problem with so many restorations or repairs. These aren't designed to be stared at from 2 inches away. So it's not perfect, but compared to what it looked like before, hopefully I had some decent footage of what it looked like before. I think it's a vast improvement, and it should, pass the non-discerning eye as she carries a purse around with it. So I'm sure there's better glues for this, and undoubtedly there's better markers, because the paint that's on here is sort of a really very dark brown, which I don't have a marker that matches that, but the black is close enough for a proxy. But that's the repair for this is, again, the Gorilla Glue. I think it's gonna work well, because definitely I got somewhere I shouldn't have, and it really has adhered to the leather, and but that's the repair for the purse. So the polyurethane glue allows it a little bit of flexibility. It doesn't make it too rigid. I think that would be the problem, with CA glue, the cyanoacrylate. A lot of these glues and epoxies don't have the flexibility. I am by no means an expert in glues. This is just from my experience. I thought this would be appropriate. And furthermore, with my experience, do not, unless you need to use a lot of it, don't buy the big containers of these, because once you expose them to air, they'll start to touch off it, and you'll probably get a week or 2 or 3 before the whole container is chowder and is hardened up, and so it can get expensive when for a small job. I like these individual single serving size things, but again, I apologize, the light in my office is not too good, but for this repair I'm happy with it. I sent Catherine some pictures, and she seems to like it. We'll see when she gets home. But that's it. I just wanted to get some content up. I have some other the beading on the other side is coming apart. I'm gonna have to put some glue on that. But for mending the edges, I just wanted to show you what I had done. Hopefully it helps. Thanks, and have a good day. Well, I've got you just to reaffirm my my lack of knowledge about things. Glue. This is my keychain challenge from Scout Crafter, and it never quite hardened, and it is slowly starting to pour out. I hope you can see that. It is slowly pouring out. The epoxy ran off, and this is glued, epoxied to my bookshelf. So anyway, I thought it was quite comical, and it's a interesting addition, immortalized addition to my bookshelf. So anyway, thanks for watching. Have a good day.